friends, Mrs. G back for week 3 of Kindness Club. Before I start talking about all the ways we can be kind this spring break week, my friend Nemo has something important that he wants to say. He was a little bit worried about his friends. You guys, he said, Mrs. G, I want to make sure that our friends haven't forgotten who they are. Sometimes when circumstances change and we may be doing school at home for a little bit right now instead of in our classrooms, and we're seeing our family a lot more and our friends a lot less, and things just kind of feel different, right? There might be some things going on in our world that make us feel a little anxious or nervous. But Nemo said, I don't want them to forget who they are. And I said, Nemo, what are you talking about? They know their names? And he said, no, not that, Mrs. G. He said, I don't want them to forget, what we talked about every day at school. We would line up outside and say this, or we would say it in our classroom over the announcements. Nemo doesn't want you to forget who you are. And you, friends, are kids at Hope. So Nemo's gonna swim on up here because he thinks we all need to say this together, because it's who we are. It's who you are, friends. You are a kid at Hope. You are talented, smart, and capable of success. You have dreams for the future, and you will climb to reach those goals and dreams every single day, no matter where you are. At home, you're gonna climb to reach those goals and dreams every day, because you are capable of what? Success. You and your classmates are capable of success. No exceptions. That means no matter what, when hard things come, things are different, things feel a little out of sorts, you're still capable of success. Nemo thought it was really important for you guys to remember that today. Sometimes when things are different, we might forget who we are, but I'm here to tell you, you're a kid at Hope, friend. Let's do a quick review before I get to the fun spring break, week 3 of Kindness Club. Week 1 was all about being kind to ourselves. We talked about the importance of being kind to ourselves in 3 different ways. The first way was by opening the window, stepping outside, going for a walk, and just taking a nice deep breath of fresh air. The second way we could be kind to ourselves was with 20-second hug to a special adult, to a family member, to a pet, to a stuffed animal. 20-second hug does really good things for our soul, for our heart, for our mind. And the third way was by doing something for somebody else. If we don't like our mood, we don't like how things are going, we've got to do something for somebody else. That's very important. Go be a helper. That was week 1. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch. Week number 2 was about being kind to our mind. And I talked about 2 different ways we could be kind to our mind. The first way was by using gratitude, which is feeling thankful. So I challenged you for week 2, before you get out of bed in the morning, think of 3 things you're thankful for right away. It helps get your day off to a good start. The second time was to practice gratitude at night before you go to sleep. What are 3 things you're grateful for before you fall asleep? And the third way to practice gratitude was maybe at a meal with your family or driving in the car by just going around and saying, what are 3 things we're thankful for right now? So that was the first way to be kind to your mind. The second way was to really be careful what our thoughts are, to make sure that we are not feeding our mind rotten fruit, because rotten fruit make our stomach sick. Guess what? Rotten thoughts make our mind sick and we don't feel very good. So we have to make sure that we're saying good, positive things. Thoughts we feed our mind determine how we feel. Our thoughts make our mood, dude. Nemo thought he should go back there and keep Bella company for a little bit while I talk about week number 3, spring break edition of Kindness Club. 2 tasks for this week, okay? So, number 1, we are going to stretch our brains this week. I want you to stretch your brain. And the second one is have some fun. How on earth do we stretch our brain? I'm gonna tell you. There's this really, really great book called Your Fantastic Elastic Brain. I love this book. I'm not gonna read you the whole thing. Maybe one of these days I will, but there's a part in here that is all about learning new things, okay? So it says, learning something new causes the brain to grow, more connections among the neurons. With more connections, the neurons can send and receive more messages. These connections help to stretch a part of our brain and make it more elastic, like stretchy. Makes it more elastic so it can hold more information and ideas. So how does the brain stretch and grow? Well, neuro means that the word it is a part of has something to do with the brain. So neuro means brain. Neurosurgeon, brain surgeon. Neuroscientist, brain scientist. A sculptor is somebody that does what? A sculptor molds and shapes and carves things out of clay. So as you shape your brain, you make it bigger by adding new things you know and can do. Guess what that makes you, friends? A neurosculptor. You shape your brain. When you teach your brain how to do new things, you don't give up on tying your shoes. You're teaching your brain new things. That's good for your brain. It's making it strong. It's important to teach our brain new things. This is a great time, not only spring break, but this time that we're spending a little more time at home than usual. Think of all the things we can learn. Think of all the things we can teach our brain. Your challenge this week is to stretch your brain by learning a new hobby. Teach yourself to do something new. Maybe you want to learn how to bake, learn how to cook, get some recipes, look something up. You like brownies? Find a brownie recipe. You want to learn how to make all the different kinds of eggs? Figure out how to make 5 different kinds of eggs. Teach yourself how to draw, and even better, maybe you can make a card. You can draw something beautiful and send it in the mail and write a kind note. Send it to your grandma, send it to your teacher. Send it to somebody that you want to know you are thinking about them. You can actually do some research and figure out how to solve these things. I don't know how to do it, but I've seen it done. Make somebody some jewelry. Get some beads. I love bracelets. Make me a bracelet. Make somebody you love a necklace, jewelry, earrings, a keychain. Make Forky. Draw some hearts, color them, paint them, cut them out, put them on your windows. Go for a walk. See if other people have hearts in their windows. This is a thing right now, it really is. So put some hearts in your window because it spreads hope and love and joy. Do some painting. Now's a great time to perfect your behind the back pass, your between the leg dribbling, or your jump shot. Find some rocks, paint them up, put some kind words on them, and hide them around your neighborhood. Learn some origami. This is the only one I know. Pump some iron. Jump rope. Teach yourself how to play an instrument. Get crafty. These tie blankets are super easy to make and make wonderful gifts. Get a pot and paint it up and plant something in it. Teach yourself how to grow something. This is a great thing to just leave on somebody's doorstep to spread some joy. Hey, I'm just working on my braiding skills to have time to teach myself all these new braids. How was that? There's lots of ways that you can stretch your fantastic elastic brain by teaching it something new. You can teach yourself how to draw. You could write a book. You could challenge yourself to finish a whole series of books. There's so much we can do. The key with stretching our brain, you can't give up. When it gets hard, you cannot give up. And it's gonna get hard. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna reach a point where you're like, this is too difficult. I'm learning how to knit, or I'm learning how to crochet, and I made a mistake, and this knot, I don't know what to do. I can't move forward. Or I'm so tired of learning this new dribbling skill. I keep bouncing it off my foot. You're gonna wanna quit. But guess what? Strong brains are not made by giving up. Strong minds happen when we keep trying. So that is number 1. Learn something new this week. Practice it every day. Tell somebody what your goal is, what new thing you're gonna learn. Tell somebody and then do it every day and don't give up. That is your first challenge. Second challenge is to have some fun. I know, it's spring break, Mrs. G, and I'm in my house with these people I've been with for a while now. Doesn't feel like spring break, but let me tell you, you don't have to leave your house to have a good time. Sometimes we just have to get creative. Here's some ideas of ways that you can have fun over spring break with whoever happens to be in your house with you. First idea, have a movie night. Have a home cinema where it is like going to the movies. Make some popcorn, get some snacks, wear your jammies. Even better than going to the movie theater. Pick a couple movies to watch with your family, get cozy, eat some junk food, have some popcorn, have a good old-fashioned movie night. Have a game night. Find a game that everybody likes to play, get together, play it, laugh, have fun. Have a game night. Have a science fair, a science family fair. But everyone picks an experiment to do and model, and you guys can learn from each other and have some fun while you do it. Family science night is a backyard picnic. You can have breakfast outside or lunch outside or dinner outside. Spread out a blanket. Get a picnic basket or just a paper bag, whatever you want to use. Eat outside. I love eating outside. It's getting in nature, spending time together. It's a win-win. A cultural night. Research a culture and then make their food. This could be a good way to learn about your heritage. Maybe you have a friend who is from another country. You can research what kind of foods are native to that country and then celebrate them by eating those foods. Even better, maybe you could Zoom or FaceTime them while you're doing it. Or have a family talent show. Have a family talent show and call in your aunts or your grandparents and see what talents they have to share too. And more fun might be having a karaoke night. Another fun idea is to have a family camping night. You can't go camping, but set up a tent in the backyard or in your living room. Make a tent, make a blanket fort, have some hot dogs, make some microwave or some oven s'mores, and just do all of the camping things in the comfort of your own home. So just because we can't go on any fancy vacations over spring break doesn't mean we can't have fun. And honestly, if I'm telling the truth, the most important thing that you can do right now is spend good quality time with each other. And I know you're with each other all day, but how often are we truly, truly with each other? We're distracted by the TV or by our laptop or by our phone. Just turn all the electronics off and just spend some time together talking and laughing, and playing a game is a really good way to do that. Those are your challenges for this week. Stretch your brain by teaching yourself a new hobby, something new. And 2 is have some fun. Fun is not canceled. So that's it for week 3, Kindness Club Spring Break Edition. I hope you're doing well. I'm thinking about you. I miss you. Mrs. G loves you. Have a great week. Bye.